Welcome back. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day to everyone who has served, sacrificed, and continues to serve. I also heard that there was a holiday over in the UK. And if so, happy holidays to my UK family. Anyways, on today's show, it looks like Bitcoin is starting to rebound a bit. But is this rebound enough to actually push and break that important area of resistance and essentially sustain in the bull market? Stick around to hear the top crypto news stories and to see what's happening with Bitcoin. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and set alerts. Let's go. All right, folks, this is our first important update. So I have a Wendy's Whitepaper, which is a free newsletter, and I've got some really awesome writers. This particular article was written by Dragon Wolf Tech, and it is a beginner's guide to setting up a Yuri wallet for Cardano, hashtag ADA. If you go ahead and you have a Yurio wallet, you can stake, you can do a whole lot of different things with it. And this is for the people that are really bullish about Cardano. So if this is something that's interesting to you, make sure to sign up for Wendy's Whitepaper. We offer a step-by-step guide on how to set this up. And of course, if you do have it set up, I do know that Cardano will be giving airdrops and different types of things like that in the future. Either way, if you're holding Cardano and you're not earning passive income from holding long-term, do so and do so now. Last night on the O Show, we did our Sunday 6 p.m. PST weekly live stream to talk about Bitcoin's weekly close. And I was gifted a $19.99 super chat from Skate90039. I want to go ahead and read the question because it's actually pretty important to what we're going to be talking about on today's show. They asked, while in a bear market, is it possible for Cardano to pump when Bitcoin is crashing, especially if contracts or smart contracts are released? I hold a big bag of Cardano, was thinking about selling all of it in hopes of buying it to $1, closer to $1. Well, when Bitcoin is crashing, generally it will take alt down with it, which is very unfortunate. But sometimes we do get projects like Matic and Cardano that do continue to go up. So what I would suggest, and something that I like to do, I like to create moonbags. I like to pull out my initial investment and pull out my profit and then set limit orders down below. Again, this could backfire because the market could be bullish and price can continue to go up. And in fact, if we do go in a Bitcoin bear market, projects like ADA and Matic may continue to do well. However, they may not. So it's really up to you. But taking a quick look at Cardano is looking well. We're actually above the EMA 9. We're above this important area of resistance. We flipped it to support. We're testing $1.69. Taking a look at MACD. MACD is a little bit bullish, so it looks like it wants to pop up. Next target for me would be about 179 to 188. However, one of the ideas I like setting limit buys all the way down here because you never know if you're going to catch and be able to get a dip. So I like setting limit buys from probably 131 or maybe even lower down here, maybe 117 all the way down to 62 cents because it is crypto and we never know what could happen. Either way, I think that you will make the right decision for yourself based on your investments and your finances. Interesting story here. Digital Yuan conceived to counter Alipay-like platforms, says former PBOC executive. Chinese crypto dad and ex-PBOC director Yao Qin insists Digital Yuan is not a surveillance tool for the government. So, the whole reason why governments want to have their own cryptocurrency is because they want to have control. With cryptocurrencies, with blockchain technology, with a public ledger, you can see all different transactions, unless it is a privacy coin. Those are a little bit harder to decipher and you really can't track those, or if you're using a mixing service like a Tornado. So the whole reason why governments want to create a digital currency is because they want to track you. This is very sweet. This crypto dad says that they don't want to use it as a surveillance tool. I tend to disagree. And it's also a very hard thing for me. It's like a double-edged sword because I want to see cryptocurrency adoption, but I don't necessarily think it's going to be really come or it's that good of an idea for government and big banks to kind of get involved like this. But at the end of the day, that may be the only way we can actually get adoption. Comment below with your opinion. Another Binance Smart Chain DeFi project was hacked flash loan attacked for $7 million, and it was Burger Swap. So basically what happens with a flash loan attack, these people are able to take uncollateralized loans, go into the projects, pull out a bunch of liquidity, a bunch of money, and then sell that, and then kind of just not necessarily rug the project, but attack it. So unfortunately, this happened to Burger Swap on May 28th around 3 a.m. and it was done via BSC. So there's a lot of people coming out that are saying BSC is not necessarily smart. Well, is Ethereum, it's not smart, but safe. Is Ethereum safe too? Well, it kind of depends project by project. Either way, you guys, my heart goes out to the people that lost money. But one of the things we can take from this is if you are going to be farming or staking, utilizing Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, any of these newer DeFi projects, a lot of them are not licensed and regulated, and always use a moon bag. That way, if you do end up losing money, it's not gonna hurt as bad if it was your initial capital. This next story is from Plan B. It's actually a tweet. He said, nobody who bought Bitcoin and ever hold it for 4+ years, 200 weeks, ever lost money ever. This is a close-up of the picture, and I'm going to go ahead and disappear for a few moments so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But realistically, when we're looking at this chart, you can see this peak of this kind of yellow-orange little dot and then a drop. And then currently right now where we are, we have these two little dots together and a little bit of a dip. So maybe we're gonna dip and then we're gonna pull back up soon, kind of what happened back over here. Kind of in the middle of 2017, but right now this chart is really not looking super bullish from Plan B. It just really not. And it looks like we actually may get a little bit of a correction to this gray line here, would be about $15,000 to $20,000. Again, I'm not zoomed in, so it's hard to see. This gray line is the realized cap here. The black line is the 200 WMA. So right now it's not looking too terribly hot, but we also haven't really created that yellow dot either. So hopefully we pull up, we shall see. But in the meantime, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is doing a beautiful job testing $37,500. This is our vibe and consolidate range. For me to be bullish, we would need to flip this area, and then we can then test $41,807 approximately. This is where the EMA 21 is, which is the blue line, and it's also where the EMA 200 is, which is the pink line. And a bear cross was created here, which is a little bit scary. Obviously, we would still need to flip $40,000 and this area here at 37, but it's looking like we're going to. MACD just bull crossed on the daily. Taking a look at the 45-minute chart, it looks like we got a nice shot, and we're gonna probably rock it up to about $40 if we can flip this area here. If not, you can expect a fake out and probably back down to about 33,000 and kind of vibe in this area. Either way, the 4 hours looking a little bit bullish. We're in a decent uptrend here, which looks good, but are we gonna have enough momentum to flip this area into support? This next story is a tweet from CZ. He tweeted crypto unbanned, and he is talking about India. So if we click on this, there is a gentleman, Nishal from WazirX. And first and foremost, shout out to all of my Indian brothers and sisters. Thank you guys so much for always supporting the O Show. But apparently this is official notification from RBI about crypto. So if we go down here and we look at the RBI, which is the Reserve Bank of India, they went ahead and tweeted out customer due diligence for transactions in virtual currency VC. Basically over here, this gentleman down here said, banks run of people's money, RBI. And if we kind of go in and we read this a little bit, there's a lot of go back and forth here. So overall, this little note that was released is talking about cryptocurrency, and it's also stating down over here at point 2, banks as well as other entities addressed above may, however, continue to carry out customer due diligence processes in line with regulations governing standards for KYC, AML, CFT, PMLA, 2002, in addition to ensuring compliance with relevant positions under the FEMA for overseas remittances. So it's kind of telling us what's happening, but it's not really telling us what's happening. And this person over here said, it says RBI haven't told to any banks on not to support buying crypto. Now WazirX can add multiple banks for transaction, deposit withdrawals, etc. Me personally, I would actually want to see something a little bit more clearer from them to kind of let us know what's happening, but it is good that this is being addressed and talked about. Next story. Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo unveil their cryptocurrency policies. So there's quotes from each different bank. Bank of America said, currently we do not lend against cryptocurrencies and do not bank companies whose primarily business is cryptocurrency or the facilitation of cryptocurrency investment or trading. Down over here, Citigroup. Before we engage with cryptocurrencies, we see it as our responsibility to ensure we have clear governance and controls in place. This is telling me that they're going to be considering it soon via Citibank. Wells Fargo. We continue to closely and actively follow development around cryptocurrencies, which have emerged as alternative investment products through their status as a currency and mechanism as payment remains fluid. So they're watching. Wells Fargo is watching. That's what I took away from that. But probably the most important thing over here, where was it? Where was it? I want to say it was Bank of America. Basically, they said that, yeah, down over here. In March, the bank says the only good reason for holding Bitcoin was sheer price appreciation. Read between the lines here. We talk about following the money a lot, guys. And to me, why wouldn't they be holding Bitcoin? Why wouldn't some of their employees be accumulating it for sheer price appreciation? At the end of the day, these guys want to make money. So I think that we're going to be seeing a lot of updates from Bank of America, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo in the near future. Next story, is this a positive one for Ripple? It's from Decrypt. Ripple stops SEC from accessing its legal concerns about XRP. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission thought that learning about Ripple's concerns about XRP could support its legal case. In brief, the SEC wanted to access Ripple's legal concerns. Its subjective state of mind about XRP's status as it is could bolster its legal argument against the company. Ripple managed to prevent the SEC from accessing those legal records. Okay, so this is the thing. They're going to have to eventually be able to get access to Ripple's, to XRP's, to all of the records. They're going to have to, because that's why Ripple is getting in trouble. So it is a pretty bizarre story. Basically what this means is they just kind of put a stop to it, Ripple did, but they're going to be able to have access, and it's just going to be costly and kind of going to drag it out. I get Ripple wants to fight, but at the end of the day, just settle, make things easier. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a happy holiday. I will catch you later. Bye-bye.